Hello, welcome from Brussels here in front of the British representation to the European Union. You see here the Ukrainian flag, and I want to say thank you to the British nation. You did more than anybody else beside America and the Ukraine for the freedom and the liberation of Ukraine. Thanks a lot, and it shows how essential nation the United Kingdom is for the European freedom and for European unity. I invite you back to join the European Union. It was a tragic Russian-funded mistake to leave, and now we see how much we need European unity, and we need the UK back in the European Union. How to achieve that? My target date is the European election 2029, and I want that British people can vote again in the European Parliament in 6 years from now. How to achieve that? There are certain preconditions which are essential, and they are mainly within the EU. So the EU has to join NATO. I repeat, the EU itself to join NATO. This is very easy actually to do, because it's only Austria and Malta and Ireland and Cyprus, and many of these issues are connected with the United Kingdom in Malta, Ireland and in Cyprus especially, not less to Austria, but this can be easily solved. And the EU itself on its next level to statehood can join NATO, and that's of course something you are already NATO in the UK, so that's logic. The second most important thing is obviously to have a free trade agreement with the free world. So Mercosur is one big issue, but also of course the Gulf and Australia, which is so important for the United Kingdom. Obviously we need to settle our trade relations with the allies of the United Kingdom in a one united trade agreement, also many of them, but to get this done in this period, and also to have the free trade agreement with the United States, which was such a big issue in the campaign, and TTIP basically it was called. So that must be concluded before, and then the invitation is very credible. Also of course Ireland must join NATO, and then we have unity in Europe, in NATO and the EU, and these two vital preconditions are important. And obviously there is many other things like the enlargement, the Western Balkans, Ukraine, Moldova and Georgia in the EU. It will be a EU of 37 member states, a new European Union in some aspects, because we have to change some instruments inside, obviously. But this will be a much more open, much more attractive, much more pro-Western European Union. We will also break our relations completely with Russia. And imagine it will be the breakup of Russia coming, and then it's much more better to be united, and we need the United Kingdom. You are the essential nation, and we need you back, and we will be a very strong partner of America in the upcoming challenges of the world, and we will be a EU of 37 member states and maybe more to come. And it will be very important to have the United Kingdom back as a force for the good, as a force for the reason, as a force for strength, as a military power with nuclear weapons, and of course as a good power for economic reform, because also we need to open everything in terms of economic liberalization and of course unity. But the United Kingdom will as well have to be fully in the European Union, so that means it must be a federalized United Kingdom with more devolution, with more rights for the regions. Also England to have strong regions, very important, but also of course with the euro as currency for the United Kingdom, and that will help with the unity of the nation. It will also help with all aspects of economic growth, and the present misery of the United Kingdom will be overcome once you are back in the United Europe, inside the European Union, and that I think is very logical. So these are the conditions, this is what I'm striving for, and this is where I'm quite optimistic. It will be also the reality, and please United Kingdom, come back to the EU of 37 countries, and let's the EU join NATO, and the TTIP and the FTA is anyhow necessary, and I think it's an attractive offer for unity, and we will be a very powerful European Union as a very powerful ally and pillar of America, also a pillar of the West in Europe, and as an ally of America in NATO, and we will have a free trade agreement, and there will be no arguments left for the enemies of Europe who are funded by Russia, who supported the terrible campaign in 2016. And this big problem, it will be overcome in the year 2028, I guess. It would be the best time for a new referendum to vote yes for rejoining the European Union. But a different European Union, already allied with America in NATO and with a free trade agreement with our friends from America. Thanks a lot. That's my plan, and let's make it happen. Bye.